We're moving on to clip 4. We're now doing the Shorty George section. We just finished our rollout here with our hand. We're going to start with the boogie back. 5, a 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 5, 6, a 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold your balance. Whew, that was close. All right, now let's break down the footwork first. We simply have our boogie backs, which starts on count 8 with a kick with the right foot. It goes 8, ball change. So 8 and 1, 2 and 3. Normally you add a clap, but we're going to be doing a hat trick. So if I just did a jazz step, you'd see 8 and 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7. Now my weight is on my left foot on count 7. Now I'm ready to do my Shorty George. Shorty George, I'm going to go kick, ball change. Now I'm focusing on step, 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 pushing my hip out to the side. As a result, my knees tend to go, but I just let my knees do what they're going to do because of my hip placement. And I step to the right, step to the left, step to the right. We're going to do 8 counts on the first time, so it's 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now for here, we're going to do 2 short sections. We're going to go 8, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7. So it's the exact same step, it's just the first one is 8 counts, and then the second 2 are each 4 counts long. But remember, you're doing it on the pickup beat. Count 8, count 4. After you finish those, we're going to do a break step. So I'm going to break down the break step. So this is 8, a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to break that down one more time for you. You step 8, tap 1, step 2, rock step 3, 4, jump lock step 5, turn 6, 7, prep your left foot on 7 so that you can come up with a leg slap on count 8. Excellent. That is your footwork for the section 4, which is Shorty George. Now let's do our hat tricks. This is a fun trick, and it's challenging to get a nice solid clap. I'll be honest, most of the times this is about all I get, but I'm going for. The problem is when I see you drop the hat, you really focus on the clap, I start missing the hat. So you're trying to go 8, a 1, 2, a 3, 4, a 5, 6, a 7. You're just doing your boogie backs, and the hat, I'm trying to keep it in one place, and like I suddenly come back for it. So it's a really fun maneuver, but you definitely need to practice so that you don't lose the hat, because there's a lot going on in your body, and it's easy to like let the hat go. So after you've done that trick, you're ending with a hat in front of you. You're going to do your Shorty Georges. I slowly bring the hat up, put it on my head, easy peasy. From here, I'm going to do those hat rolls. Again, you're going to see that this is happening a lot in the routine. So it's good that you've learned it in the beginning. Again, the middle finger there. And this first hat roll, I like to roll out and then bring it on. And the second one, so I don't have to adjust my fingers, I actually roll down and in, so the opposite direction. So I go towards me and then away from me and then bring it back in my head. Technically, you can reload your fingers and do it 2 times in either direction. So that's not super important when you're doing it as a group. The fact is everyone's lifting their hat and rolling it, and it's going to look essentially the same because you see the hat spin. I'm just telling you the way I like to do it is one direction, don't change the fingers, roll back the other direction. Feels kind of neat. Good. So we have the catching, we have the put on the head, we have one direction roll, second direction roll. Now the last one is going to be the break step. So I'm going to bring the hat down. I'm going to do an outside roll. We just learned this, but we learned it with our left hand. To be a really good hat tricker, you want to be doing maneuvers with your left hand and your right hand. Highly recommend it. That way when you're doing jazz routines, you can be like, yeah, no problem. I can do it left, I can do it right. I swing both ways. So, left hand outside roll. See, I bring it over here. Now look at that hand hold. Remember, it's going to roll to the outside of your fingers. So I roll out and then I squeeze the hat. Remember, this is a fully crushable wool felt fedora. Boom, I can crush that. It's right on the hat. I'm going to put it back on my head. Oh, look at this maneuver is very familiar. We did it a second ago with the left hand. Now we're doing it on the right hand. As I spin in the break turn, I'm going to set up myself so that I can do a lightning bolt at the same time. I just got myself confused because as I go around, yeah, boom. I want to do my lightning bolt with my left hand. So the rollout is right hand, put it on my head, and then the left hand, we're now doing what we call the lightning bolt. Some of you might remember this maneuver from our hat trick shim sham. Again, can't emphasize enough, you really want to learn that routine first before you try to pick this one up. So then, boom, there's your lightning bolt. I'm essentially stretching the hat and shooting it out in front of me, and then as soon as I catch it, I try to squeeze it. Tops loves this move. Tops taught me this move. I love this move now because it's so cool. Right? So there's my lightning bolt out to the side. And you'll notice that when I do it, I bring my head down, keep my finger in place, and that's how my finger gets located, and that gives the tilt for the head to create the out motion. As soon as you do that, you're slapping, and you want to coordinate those two. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. That ends section 4 of the Shorty George.